My group and I will be discussing state alcohol excise tax policy. Now, before we can get into this, we need to know exactly what this is. Underage drinking has become an epidemic in America that has taken the lives of thousands of mothers, fathers, sisters, and brothers. And what this tax will raise the tax for alcohol to $1 per gallon sold. The goal of this is to help to reduce the amount of alcohol-related deaths in teenagers. This policy will take place starting January 1st, 2023, which is coming very soon. The goal here is to stop primarily male and female teenagers from underage drinking. The purpose of our coalition is to help spread the message of how severe alcohol-related deaths are in teenagers and how they affect their families. As you know, whenever a tragic death happens related to alcohol or drunk driving, it does not only affect the victim, it affects the victim's families, their friends, classmates, peers, teachers, several people. These two organizations are willing to back our new policy and what it entails. And they are willing to use their resources to further our new bill and allow everyone to view it from all platforms. We are teaming up with two coalitions to help spread the message of how severe alcohol-related deaths are. Responsibility is an organization that works to eliminate drunk driving and works with others to end all impaired driving. They work to eliminate underage drinking and to empower adults to make responsible choices. This member can support our policy because it helps to prevent underage drinking and impaired drinking in those teenagers. MAD is another coalition we're working with, and it stands for Mothers Against Drunk Driving. This is an organization that has the mission of stopping drunk driving, preventing underage drinking, and supporting the victims of this crime. This member can support our policy because they are very influential and have many contacts. They have the same mission as us, and this is to prevent underage drinking.
Lastly is our policymakers and legislation. As a way to influence my legislators to support my policy, I would write persuasive letters to each one, describing my policy and adding statistics to back it as well. I would also mention the different organizations that are a part of my coalition. For example, we have Responsibility and MAD as a part of our coalition, and they make a big impact on our community. One of the statistics that I would bring up is among working age adults, 9.8% of all deaths in the United States during this period were attributable to excessive drinking, and 69% of all AAD involved working age adults. This quote is from the CDC. Another statistic would be number of fatalities involving 15 to 20-year-old drivers with a BAC lower than 0.01% in Florida is 59. So that's 59 fatalities involving underage drinkers that are driving. This statistic proves that teenagers are underage drinking and driving, causing them to be a part of these fatal incidents. This is a diagram showing all of the different causes of deaths, and as you can see, car crashes are up there, as well as alcohol poisoning and other diseases. Lastly, we have our works cited page.